Hello, welcome to JJ's Home Makeup and Lifestyle. Today I'm going to be running through my tea and coffee caddy. I'm going to empty it completely, give it a really good wash, and then I'm going to fill it back up, and I'm going to show you what I fill it up with, what I use, where it all goes, etc. And I'm going to do the same with my cleaning tray as well, so that you can see the products that I use and just really where everything goes and everything. Anyway, they need a little spruce up. Every so often I empty them and give them a wash and refill them. So I thought I'd do that with you today. So I've emptied the tea and coffee and the milks. I've just got the sugars to do. So I'm going to do that now. And I will go through everything with you once it's washed, and I restock it. So, I do need a good clean every now and again. So, let's fill this sink up with some nice hot soapy water. First of all, I'm going to put my hair up because it's getting in the way. There, that's better. So, water. We're going to fill the sink up with some soapy water. I always use Fairy Liquid. I normally always try and buy it when it's on special offer, but it's not actually that expensive anyway, really. I think it's a nice one to use. As you can see, there's 3 compartments, and I normally put my sugars in one, milks in another, tea and then coffee. So what I've actually done in the past, I put my toiletry things just here, but I think I'm going to put them in the cleaning one because I think that's where they belong, to be honest with you. So let's put these in here, and the biscuits can go one side as well. So the biscuits can go there. So first of all, the sugars. I do like to separate my sugars, but eventually they get mixed up. What I could do with is 2 separate things to put in here, one with the white sugars and one with the brown, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm just sorting the brown out, brown sugars. So I'm going to put them like that, just there. And I use my white sugars. Now these ones are fair trade sugars, but I have got some silver spoon sugars here. So I'm going to put some of those in as well because it does need topping up. So there, some white sugar, some more brown. There we go. So I know eventually these will all get mixed up anyway, but it doesn't really matter as long as I've got enough of both. So that's the sugars there, as you can see. Look there, the white and the brown. Now for the tea bags. Now the tea I either use PG or Tetley's, but at the moment I've got Tetley's, so that's the tea bags. Coffee, I always use Nescafe coffees. As I say, I've got silver spoon sugar now at the moment. Then the milks, I just use Lakeland little milk pots, and that's what I use for the milk. And then biscuits, I use the Cafe Caramelised biscuits, and they're the Litchfield make. They're catering packs. You get them in big boxes, and they come in about, I don't know, 12 packs in a box, something like that. Don't hold me to that, but it's roughly around that. So now I just need to put the tea bags, the coffee and the milks in, and I put the milks in between the tea and the coffee. So I'm going to put the teas this side. So coffee's this side. And then the milks I put in the middle, like so. And then this side is the biscuits. Now my mum just gave me a bag of teas and coffees and things that she doesn't use, and they're all in like little sachets, and they're really nice, and there's nothing wrong with them, so I'm going to put those in. So some Yorkshire teas there, look, so they can go in. Might as well use them. My mum isn't going to use them, and I will use them in the rooms. There's some Whittards Chelsea afternoon black tea there, so I'm going to put those in. There's a little Earl Grey there. I shall put that in because I will use it. I'll just put it in one of the rooms. And I don't think there is any more. What's that? Oh, Christmas tea there. That'll probably want thrown away. Oh, there's some nice vanilla ones here. Vanilla tea. Do you know, I'm going to try one of them. I'm going to keep one of them. I'm going to try it. I want to see what that's like. In fact, I think when we've done this, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. And there's lots of sugars and things. I need to go through those because I need to make sure that they're in date and everything. There's some sweetness, salt. No, we won't need salt. So yeah, there's some bits in there that I need to go through that I'll probably be throwing away. But that's it for now, and that's all done really. Let me show you. There we go, look, so I've got my biscuits there, the teas there that my mum gave me, but brown sugar, white sugar, there's a couple of sweeteners in there, my teas, milk and the coffees, and that's it, that's all done. So now I can put that to one side and we'll do the cleaning tray next. So I'll put that there for now. So that's it at the moment, and now I'm going to fill it up. I've got my anti-bac kitchen, which it does say anti-bac kitchen foaming cleaner with bleach, kills 99.9 bacteria, and I know it's for the kitchen, but I use it to clean bathrooms, toilets, and even just around the room as well. So I swear by that. I've always used it, and I find that it works really well. So that's what I use. Also, the trusted window and glass cleaner. I use that for cleaning the showers and the mirrors. I don't use it on the televisions. You're not supposed to use cleaning products on the TVs. I tend to just wipe it over with a damp cloth. And also polish. That one's empty. That can go in the bin. I've got some more here. I've got some more cleaning stuff here. I'm going to put that over here because there's not a lot in it. It can go under the sink and I'll use it. And there's some shaken back there, which again I do use. I don't want to clutter my tray up. Also makes it heavy to carry. So I shall put that in the cleaning cupboard because that's where everything belongs and goes. It's where everything lives actually. It doesn't all live in here, but it's a bit small in there. I didn't want to use it, do the vlog in there because it's too small. So that's why I've brought everything in here. So a polish, I've got that in there, put that in there. Pink stuff, I swear by it. Now, sometimes the grouting in the shower can get a little bit mildew, around the edges can sometimes get a little bit mouldy. So however much you clean it, you can't always help it. So I use that. That along with that, it's not a toothbrush, it came as a kit. It's it's like an electric toothbrush, but it's not. It's a bit bigger. So I use that for getting all the crevices. As you know, I'm very particular, so that's what I use. I'll put that there. I've got a couple of toothbrushes. I use those as well. They always come in very handy for cleaning in little, like I say, little crevices and around the tap. So yeah, I use those. I've also got some bleach tablets that when I clean the toilets, I tend to just pop one in the toilet, and they're really good, especially if you've not got anybody in a room for a while. So they'll just sit in the toilet. They don't discolour the water, they just keep it nice and clean. And the bin bags, so I pop those in here as well. And gloves. I don't tend to wear gloves when I'm cleaning, but I should, because they protect your hands and my nails, especially when I'm using bleach products. So I'm going to put them in, and I'm going to try and make a conscious effort of using them, because I don't know if you can see, I've got nail polish on some nails and not on others. I'm going to get them done tomorrow, but it's a bit annoying, and I know it's from cleaning, it just peels off. So I should start wearing my gloves. I've got these. These are what I put on the toilet roll where they've been partially used. If there's a little bit left, I tend to just throw it away, obviously, because it's not very nice, is it, to go in a room and see a little tiny bit of toilet roll left. But if they've just used a couple of sheets of it, I tend to fold it in little corners, and then I pop a little sticker on, and they're really nice. They're just a little bit fun. I like them. They're just a bit fun. Like I say, I've got 2 rolls of those. I've had them ages and they seem to be never ending, and I've only used this one roll, so I'm still on the first roll that I bought. So that's that. Oh, I always use these. I've got loads of these, but I keep those in the cleaning cupboard. But I always like to leave one in here, because then if I'm flashing a room, I tend to just put the door, or if I'm cleaning a room, I like to prop all the doors open and open all the windows so that the room's air, so that can go in there as well. Now, one of these sides, I'm going to put the shampoos and conditioners. The shampoos and shower gels. So that's I use Mason and Miller. That's the shower gel, and that is the shampoo. So I'm going to put those this side. I've got them here, so they can all go in here. This is how they come actually. You buy them in large packs like that, just from the wholesalers. And then the soaps, I also use Mason and Miller little soap portions, little soap, you know what I mean, little soap things. Anyway, that's them, so they can go in as well. Another shampoo there. So that is it for that. Now cloths, cleaning cloths. I've got some clean cloths here. I've been and fetched some. I don't buy cleaning cloths. I use old towels because they don't last forever. They thin, they fray. So rather than throw them away, I cut them up and I use them as cleaning cloths. So let's fold some of those up. Some are a little bit worse for wear, granted, but I do use them. I like I like to recycle things. So I'll just put this one, and then I'm going to put the tea towel in. When I'm doing the cups and the glasses, and it's a total I call a total is when somebody's left and I'm doing the rooms from scratch. Then the cups and the glasses come down and go in the dishwasher. If I'm doing a flash, which is if somebody's in the room and I'm just going in to rinse the cups out, replenish the tea and coffee, make the bed, etc., then I wash them in the room. So I will need a tea towel, so that can go in there as well. That is done. That is my cleaning tray. There you go. So I'm going to show you them in the other room. So that's the cleaning tray. And that's my tea and coffee. Some of you who know me and have watched my vlogs and follow me on YouTube, then you will know that I'm very particular when it comes to cleaning. If you haven't seen my vlogs previously, then please go back and have a look. There's some really good tips in there, and you can see the rooms as well in the B&B. So if you pop back and have a look, you can see. Also, let me just show you this. This was in my cleaning caddy, but I'm not wanting to put it in because it's quite heavy as it is, and I don't want to add any more weight. It's vinegar. I don't use it all the time, but I use it for descaling the kettles. Now, if you haven't again seen the vlog where I descale the kettles in the rooms, in one of the rooms, but I do use it for all the kettles, then go back, watch this vlog, and there's some great tips. You can see a before and after when I've descaled the kettle with vinegar. It's brilliant. Highly recommend it. So go back and watch that vlog. It's brilliant, honestly. And let me know in the comments what you think below. So I really hope you enjoyed that vlog. And please let me know in the comments below what you think. If you've got any tips, if there's any cleaning products you would use differently, or tea and coffees that you'd use differently, or whatever, please let me know in the comments. I'm really interested to know, and I'm always up for a bit of constructive criticism as well, so please feel free to put what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. It doesn't cost you anything. And don't forget to ring the bell, because if you ring the bell you get notified as and when I've got vlogs coming out. And I do have them coming out every Sunday, 6:30 p.m, and occasionally there's one in between or a little short or something, so watch out for those. And yeah, join me again next week. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.